Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. This is your very own Fariha Farooq and you're watching 360 Digital English. Today, a hard, unflinching briefing on the Islamabad suicide bombing. The facts, the state response, ISPR statements, Khwaja Asif's warning, Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif's message, the global reaction, and my own analysis. Stay with me. This is Pakistan's moment to show strength, resolve, and decisive action. Segment 1. Islamabad suicide bomber identified. The identity of the Islamabad suicide bomber has been confirmed. Intelligence sources indicate the attacker originated from Afghanistan, while a facilitator has been identified from Bajour. Joint operations by intelligence and law enforcement led to the arrest of one or two facilitators linked to the attack. Following interrogation and identification, another facilitator, also from Bajour, was apprehended this morning. Well, the investigation shows the bomber had active connections inside Pakistan. Interrogation of the arrested facilitators continue as agencies work to dismantle the full network. This was no random strike. It was planned, coordinated, and aimed to terrorize the capital. But Pakistan's security forces moved quickly, acted with precision, and put suspects into custody. Segment 2. Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif's statement. Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif spoke for the nation. He said, and I quote, "It is no longer hidden. Foreign hands are clearly behind these attacks. When I spoke yesterday, I named Indian-backed terrorists, and now the fingerprints of Afghanistan are equally plain. Hear this from Pakistan loud and clear. We know your moves. We have hit back before, and by God's will, we will hit back again with full force. The enemies of Pakistan and their foreign backers should understand our patience is not weakness. Our response will be decisive." Well, this is not a rhetoric. It is a public, forceful warning. Pakistan sees the networks. Pakistan will act. Segment 3, ISPR and Khwaja Asif's statements. The ISPR released a stern statement. I quote it. "This cowardly attack was a direct strike on our judicial infrastructure. Intelligence confirms handlers operating from Afghanistan orchestrated this strike. Elements of banned terrorist groups and their proxies are being supported and forwarded by foreign actors seeking to destabilize Pakistan. Pakistan reserves the right to respond decisively. No compromise will be allowed, whether the target is in the countryside or the heart of the capital." The Defense Minister, Khwaja Muhammad Asif, made the stakes clear. He said, and I quote, "This attack is a wake-up call. Pakistan is in a state of war. Those who harbor, train, or direct terrorists will be treated as part of the problem. Attacks on sanctuaries in Afghanistan cannot be ruled out. Pakistan is ready for war on two fronts, the eastern and western borders, and will respond with full force." Well, these are not threats to be shrugged off. They are orders of intent, a signal that Pakistan will use every legitimate instrument to protect its people. Segment 4, what happened, operational details and consequences. The blast struck the G11 District and Session Courts complex, Islamabad's judicial hub. The attacker tried to enter the court. Failing that, he detonated near a police vehicle at the entrance. The target was the state's justice machinery, judges, lawyers, police, and of course, civilians. Tactically, the strike aimed for maximum shock and symbolic impact. The result? terror, disruption, and a direct assault on public confidence in the capital's security. The consequence is immediate. Courts, government buildings, and public venues will see hardened checks, more visible security, and swift intelligence operations across the country. Segment 5, Global Reaction. International leaders condemned the attack and offered condolences, but they also urged restraint and fact-based responses. Let's discuss the key reactions. China. Strong condemnation, pledged support for Pakistan's counter-terror efforts. United Arab Emirates condemned the violence and expressed solidarity with Pakistan. Iran condemned the attack and offered condolences. Turkey condemned the bombing, called for coordinated action against terror. Russia condemned the attack, stressed counter-terror cooperation. The United States stood with Pakistan against terrorism, urged investigation and restraint. Well, words matter, but Pakistan needs actionable cooperation, intelligence sharing, pressure on sanctuaries, and coordinated law enforcement follow through. Segment 6, my analysis. Well, as a defense analyst, I say this bluntly. The India-Afghanistan nexus is exposed. Networks, handlers, and sanctuaries are visible in the intelligence picture. This is not casual. It is a coordinated attempt to weaken Pakistan through terror and chaos. Our forces have delivered precision operations time and again, neutralizing leaders, dismantling cells, and cutting funding lines. Now militants strike cities because their field power is gone. Well, that is desperation. Well, message to the enemies, Pakistan's patience is planned. Our restraint is strategic, but restraint is not surrender. When required, we will respond decisively with intelligence, with surgical operations, with diplomatic pressure. Pakistan will hunt down the networks, expose the sponsors, and remove sanctuaries. That is the hard truth. And now I'll leave with a message. To the enemies of this nation and their foreign backers, your footprints are visible. Your networks will be broken. Pakistan mourns the dead, stands with the wounded, and will exact justice. Our security forces, intelligence agencies, and civilian leadership stand united. Intelligence-led, military-backed, and decisive. We will defend our institutions, our people, and of course, our sovereignty. This is Pakistan's resolve. We will not bow, we will not flinch, and we will prevail. Pakistan will always prevail. This is your very own Faria Farooq. Keep watching 360 Digital English. Take care. Allah Hafiz.